Sorry, guys. I did it to myself. Whether they believe it or not, that's what I was saying. And we're not being responsible for what comes out of our mouth and what we say. That those things that they're saying, other people will hear and pick up on it. And if you listen, all three of those gentlemen were reciting the same thing. So what people are doing is they hear it, they copy it down, and then they go make their own TikTok. But once it gets out there, depending on how big their platform is, how many people are hearing that rhetoric? Are we really wanting to have a civil war inside the United States? Because it's always been said that another country would not be the cause of us having war. We won't have war from somebody else coming in on our land and starting a fight. They always said it would be from the inside out. That the war we have would be because of our history, the things that this country was based on and has grown on, and the horrible things they refuse to let go, that they keep perpetuating generation after generation. So my thinking is, how many people do you think are on those gentlemen's side compared to the other side? And now that most states have made it, if you did not know, there are a lot of states who now you do not have to have a license to carry a pow, as they say. Anybody that's old enough can go down there and get one. Just walk in there and buy it like you're buying a pair of socks. So now if everybody run around packing, and with the things that we see how people get upset over the most frivolous things now, that you can't step on somebody's foot, that you can't accidentally, back in the day when we were partying, if somebody accidentally, was walking by and some of their drinks spilled on you, you might have got a little upset depending on where it spilled, but you didn't fight them. You might have said, watch the hell where you're going or something. But now you might get shot from spilling your drink on somebody. Not even the whole drink. Just accidentally slush some on them. Our world has gotten crazy. And I know that we joke and play a lot on YouTube. Because there is a lot of joking and playing. And having fun is great. Laughing is medicine to the heart, as they say. But we really need to look at where we're at. Because there are some people who have a hidden agenda, which they are starting now to make it pretty plain and clear. And if these things happen, it affects all of us. Not just one group. Everything that happens in this country affects others. The laws that they're taking away. Do you think that them striking down Roe versus Wade just affects the women? No. Do you think them deciding that affirmative action is not a good thing just affects people of color? Do you think if they actually get to pass the 2025 bill, it's only going to affect, yet again, minorities? No, it's going to affect everybody that's not in the echelon of being rich and wealthy and have money. While we're sitting here, and I have to say even me, making fun of McNasty, all kinds of stuff are happening behind the scenes that we don't pay attention to. Because it's easier to want to sit and watch TikTok videos than really make ourselves knowledgeable of what's going on in our own country. And then we'll be the first one out there cussing and fussing with our friends and family about how we've been done wrong. If I can't say anything else to you, become smarter in what's going on in the United States. I don't care what your political affiliation is. That's not it. Look at all sides. See who's saying what and what the other person's saying and how this all plays and how is it going to affect you, the ones that are below them. Get a printout. Whoever your representatives are, get a printout and see how many times they're actually in Washington voting on bills. You'd be surprised how much money they're making and they're not there half the time. So what are they doing? Why is it that they can get a raise every year, but if it wasn't for COVID, people would not have, here in the state of South Carolina, it was still $7.25. Who can live on that? And they still hawking and squawking about having to pay more than that to employees. And then they wonder why they can't get nobody to work for them. All I'm saying is study so that you can be knowledgeable of what's going on, and you don't have to listen to somebody else necessarily tell you what's going on and who you're supposed to be and how you're supposed to vote and who you should believe in and all those things like that. Don't just sit back and let other people push their agenda on you and you don't have any recourse because you don't know. You just don't know, so you're going to go along with the group. As my mama used to say, if your friends go jump off the bridge, are you going to follow them?